Okay, let's roll our segues for our culture news about our lovely Spotify getting in the drama again.
Hopefully not the...
You can associate with this with something. Well, I guess we already did that earlier.
Always getting mad.
You can re-roll if you want. You get one re-roll.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
No good.
So, Spotify has decided it's gonna give ads to ICE. Everyone's least favorite thing that's ever happened. Legal thuggery, really, is what it is. And Spotify has been giving them some ad space so they can recruit more thugs to beat up people on the side of the street. This is on Euronews Culture, probably by David Morquand. It is. Spotify has been running a series of recruitment ads for ICE and said that the ads referring to dangerous illegals do not violate their advertising policy, even though it's a complete fucking lie. That's just prompted. Yep. That was me, not David. David didn't say that. This has prompted more and more subscribers to further boycott the streaming giant. Spotify users are faced with yet another reason to cancel their subscription to the increasingly controversial streaming giant. From military contracts to Spotify verified AI-generated bans via price hikes and artists speaking out against the platform as the worst thing that has happened to musicians, it's not as if users were at a loss for reason to ditch the Swedish company. Now they've got a new one, as subscribers are boycotting the the streamer for running a series of recruitment ads courtesy of ICE, the controversial U.S. government thug agency responsible for carrying out convicted felon Donald Trump's policy for mass detention and deportation of anybody who's brown. Legal status or not. At least that's the stories I've been hearing. It doesn't matter if you're legal, if you were born in the country. Hey, you look like you should be an immigrant. We're going to put you in jail for 6 weeks.
Wearing masks
and fear-mongering
and not identifying themselves.
The promotional and fear-mongering ads refer to dangerous illegals and encourage U.S. residents to become ICE agents with the phrases like, fulfill your mission to protect America. Join ICE Gov. Yeah, you're going to protect America by being a thug and being a people. A spokesperson for Spotify said the ads are compliant with the streamer's U.S. advertising policy and stressed that they are part of a broad campaign the U.S. government is running across television, streaming, and online channels. Hey! Well, everyone else is doing it, so it's fine if we do it. Great. Chasing that dollar. Who needs ideology when you can just... Money. Hey, we're making money.
Right. Yep, they got you both ways.
Then there's a bunch of tweets from people who are still, for some reason, using tweet. People who are like, I'm boycotting Spotify, still uses Twitter. Like, shut up. Get off Twitter. Anyway.
Get off Twitter.
Why the fuck are you still on Twitter? Anyway, a bunch of Twitter users who don't realize they should get off the fucking platform and go somewhere else are disgusted by ICE ads, and they decided to delete their accounts, canceling their accounts. They're moving to Apple Music and all sorts of things. Move wherever you like. I don't care what you do with your life. Extrajudicial parliamentary and federal law enforcement agency is under the supervision of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, which was invented in 2002 and didn't exist before now, and has prompted nationwide demonstrations this year. ICE aggressiveness and intimidation tactics have been heavily criticized, and concerns have been raised over the lack of accountability and racial profiling. Politico has described ICE as an uninformed, masked domestic army. Think of the SS, for example, or the Gestapo. While The Guardian refers to Trump's personal rogue agency doing his bidding, regardless of accepted norms and laws, adding they have become a kind of domestic enforcer for MAGA's agenda, rounding up illegals and deporting what they say are criminals to El Salvador to face justice in a place without trials. There have been multiple reports of abuse and mistreatment of detainees in facilities, including of pregnant women and children. U.S. Senator John Ossoff's office has published data showing at least 510 instances of physical and sexual abuse that's been reported. Several artists have spoken out against ICE this year, including Bad Bunny, Green Day, Shakira, Olivia Rodrigo. Rage Against the Machine, Zach Del Rocha wrote, its agents weaponized what they consider to be the law and only apply to those that they target, while they illegally detain, harass, and terrorize and disappear the members of our communities with total impunity. They are attempting to blur the lines between what is protest, what is terrorism, between who is an innocent worker and who is a violent criminal. This could soon be the norm, whether you're a citizen or not. To stand with us is to stand up for yourselves. Then we've got people, Twitch streamer, Pokemon, saying, fuck ICE, and flicking off the camera. Spotify previously hosted a bunch of convicted felon Trump's inauguration this year and donated $150,000 or 130,000 euros to the official ceremony, according to Dachim's Nyheter. Okay, can we just not use Spotify anywhere now? Swedish people, right? A Swedish company donating money to Donald Trump. Sweden, you're banned. The streamer has also faced backlash in recent months for artists choosing to remove their music from Spotify due to its then CEO, Daniel Ek, investing millions in AI military drone technology. And there's people saying, sorry, we're taking our music off of Spotify. He used $700 million of his Spotify fortune to become chairman of an AI battletech company. It was not a headline they enjoyed reading this week, and they don't want their music killing people, and they don't want their success being tied to an AI battletech.
Oh boy.
Tons of people have been pulling their songs off Spotify. They also recently were under fire after allowing AI-generated band called Velvet Sundown, which has managed to rack up millions of streams, to appear on its platform with a verified artist badge, with no indicator that it's AI. This is not a real person. You cannot go see these people perform live. Well, I mean, you can see them perform live by me pressing play on my computer and walking off stage.
And Spotify probably gets all their profits, right?
Yeah. Euronews Culture describes Spotify's role in allowing the AI ban on the platform as a prime example of autocratic tech bros seeking to reduce human creation to algorithms designed to eradicate art. This month, Euronews also reported that Daniel Ek was stepping down as Spotify CEO as of the 1st of January, but he's not going to sell his stock in the company, I'm sure. He claimed the move is to allow him to focus on other businesses, of which he has 10,000 probably. He will be replaced by Alex Nordstrom, Gustav Sonderstrom.
Oh boy.
Spotify board director Woody Marshall claimed that the leadership changes had been in motion for years. Nevertheless, soon-to-be co-CEOs Soderstrom and Nordstrom have to work double shifts to claw back some goodwill, which seems to be in very short supply at the moment. I've always thought Spotify has been a shit app. I used it maybe once when it came out. It started getting popular, and then I was like, this place sucks. Who uses this? And I just listen to music on YouTube, or I download CDs. I purchase CDs and download the music. I wish I could collect CDs, but I really don't need more junk in my house, so I'm not going to be doing that.
Don't you know they got to pay Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah. So that's my story on, Spotify, the shitty app, is still shitty and getting shittier by the day. Please stop using Spotify. Yeah, you
can play music and
stop using Twitter. Just do something. Don't give me the excuse of, well, everyone's on Twitter, or everyone uses all my apps I have connected to Spotify don't work if I use a different thing. What a shitty excuse to still be on them, right?
Why does Spotify got to sell ads? I'm just going to answer them. I'm sorry, was the article over?
No, that was it. I was just finishing mine. That's my statement. Get off these shitty apps, please.
You know that. Yeah, if you go on Spotify, you'll get those commercials, but you're using the free app. Did you know that they have a premium plan that requires a monthly paid prescription? Yeah, for $11.99 a month, or a duo for $16.99, or a family plan for $19.99, and a student plan for only $5.99. You can help them pay Joe Rogan his $250 million he's gotten to spread disinformation on Spotify. Yeah, they're paying Joe Rogan $250 million to be shitty at what he does. Just sit there and go, I'm gonna smoke some weed and pretend I'm paying attention and ask questions to these people and give everybody who has no scientific background equal say with people that actually have scientific background. So Joe Rogan get 250 million people to deceive people. Snake oil salesman, an equal voice to scientists. Like, I give him credit. He has Neil deGrasse Tyson on there all the time to straighten him out. And he just sits there and nods and agrees with him because he has no clue. But other than that, Joe Rogan,
the IQ doesn't.
250 million.
He just doesn't have the ability to learn more. His IQ is too low, I think.
Yeah, it should have been the death knell of Spotify right there, paying Joe Rogan $150 million.
There's so many things they've done that should be the death of them, and they just keep... People keep using them because, well, I'm comfortable using it, and changing is hard.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If I want to listen to music, I just have alternatives. I don't don't need it, so... And there's plenty of alternatives. Yeah. You can just watch a video on YouTube. Will play you forever. Will play you music.
Yeah. And put on repeat.
And if you don't like an ad, on YouTube, you can complain about it. That's true. All right. So there you go. I don't know what they do.
Still out there. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's stop these corporate. Spotify has never created anything in their life. So we can do without them. They're totally not necessary. It's like a radio station going on business. Nobody will notice. Not one damn person will notice. Sorry, that radio station is longer there. That's all it's going to be.